Hi, it's Amelie. Today for just practicing, we're going to work on 3 pieces for solo flute by Pierre-Octave Ferroud. It is a French composer, and it sounds very improvised, that type of music. So if you have any comments during the live stream, just ask them and I will try to answer them as best as I can, especially if they're related to the piece. If they're not related to the piece, I might answer them more at the end. So that's it. We start. Okay, I'll just warm up a little bit. So the first movement is at 152 per 8 note. So okay, and it always goes from 6/8 to 3/4. So it's like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Okay, so that's an important thing there. I'll try the real tempo, but I advise you when you're learning it maybe to start a bit slower than that, and I might even slow it down while I'm practicing. Whoop. There's a B flat. Okay, so here 1 2 3 da, 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 da. Okay, so in 3 beats I have to do 8 notes. Okay. Enough with the metronome.
What is your favorite part about this piece? Hannah Jones wants to know.
My favorite part? Well, I'm just starting, so I don't know. I like the whole piece really, but I think I'll have a lot of fun in the third movement with the ta ta ta
ta ta ta. Three distinctive pieces. They're not.
Yeah, they're kind of connected. They're kind of modal and
they have modals.
Yeah, I think they are connected, but yeah, they can also be played just as separate pieces, totally.
Also, what's the highest note on that particular movement?
That movement, I think it's a G.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Let's see. No, A.
A.
Yeah.
High A.
High A.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He likes to do motive and then do it again on the exactly the same on the other octave. I made a mistake somewhere. Here. Okay, B flat. I'll do it again with no metronome because it's not a metronomic piece, but it's good to play it with metronome. Just so we understand the rhythm, because the rhythm is, you can play with it a little bit, but you should still understand how it's grouped, because it doesn't sound the same as 6/8 and a 3/4. They both contain dotted half note in a bar, but they're not grouped the same. One is grouped 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the other one 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And if you're not used to that, you should really just sing it as a rhythmic exercise. You know, you can go and very slowly at first and group. Da 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 dum da 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 you see, I could still work on it too, because it's but then once you understand it and you can feel the 1, 2, 3, 1 da 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 da. You know, you can feel it, but yes, subdivide first. Questions? No? I'll play the whole thing now. And there's a lot of dynamics, so that's interesting. In the beginning, it says très expressif et dans une mesure assez libre. That means very expressive, and the beat has to be a bit free, you know. So that's why I'm saying you understand it, but then you can be a bit more of a, play it more like an improvisation. Then animé means faster, really. It just means more animated. And then when it's written O, A-U, and then MT, it's au mouvement, means a tempo, you know, going back to the first tempo. When it's written céder un peu, it means to slow down a little bit, and then au mouvement, go back to the same rhythm. So it's pretty much all the same stuff. Animé is also a bit faster. Plus vif is more animated, more, yeah, alive, more lively. Vif is lively, and then céder, slow down. Lent is slow. Yeah. Oh, and at the end you have a little fermata, and it's written court on top of it. It means short. So that's it for that. Whoop. I'll do that again. Yeah, I didn't like the sound, and then I just opened it a little bit more in the back of the mouth, and then it was better. So I'm continuing. that D flat, you can just do this with your pinky so it slides a bit better. And you can anticipate that little movement of the pinky. There's a little rest there and I didn't make it. I'll do it again. Okay, I have to work on that. Okay, I'll go from plus vif. Something. Okay. Here I'm gonna write the name of the note because first time I did a bad note and now it's gonna be easier. So yeah, obviously I still have to work on it, make it more free, make it, you know, really know it so well that when I play it, it sounds like I'm improvising because it's really more part of me than that. So I would have to practice more, but I think we get the idea. So I'm gonna do the second one. Okay, Jade. So the sign between two notes means you have to bring the sound. Yeah, he has this thing, you know, the little glissando. When I listen to recordings, people kind of do. Sometimes not even, you know. I don't think so. It's like. And then he has. Maybe I would do that. At the end, there's a. I would do a little thing with my ring finger, just and then go back directly to the D. Maybe, because I think it makes it more interesting. Okay, so the rhythm is more like the beats are all in two, you know? There's no 2, 3, 2, 3. I mean inside the beat. So they're all subdivided in two. So it's a bit different. So he goes in 4, in 3, in 4, in 3. It's almost like a 7/4, you know? So it's 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. I'll try it with the metronome just once. There's a slur and a staccato. Maybe with the even if it's not written, maybe a little there. I don't know. I'll see. I'll do it without the metronome once. Yeah, the notes that he uses are it's like G minor pentatonic scale. Yeah. So the words he uses are the same as in the first movement, so I think I don't have to explain it again. Any question?
Somebody says, Luke says he tries to do a glissando by doing that kind of legato harmonic octave change.
Oh, like this?
To explain. Maybe.
Without changing your... Yeah, it's part. It's a good idea.
That's one way, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Is it the Luke we know? From the
Luke
festival?
Yes, yeah, Luke
oh, hello. Okay, so I'll do it again. And I'll try to be a bit more free because there's CD and then there's movement, like, yeah, a bit of... Oh, beginning, there's bien rythmé, it means rhythmical, you know? Again. I was adding a note. kata, ta, kata. For me, it's easier. Oh, here it's sans céder, which means don't slow down. So it's sans céder, don't slow down, and then céder un peu, slow down a little bit, and then movement. Okay, so I guess, yeah, more rhythmical, more dynamics, and also differences in the articulations. Yeah, when there's a legato and a staccato, it's detached. Like at the third line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th bar, you know. Maybe when you learn it first, you don't have to put all the grace notes, and then you can add them later on. And they really have to sound like they're all almost not, they're just a bloop, bloop, you know. They're really just passing very fast to give a certain flair. But the real important note is the note where it ends. So that's good for this one. No one has questions?
No, one thinks it's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, when you learn it, maybe a bit slower in the beginning. The last movement, I don't know it that well. Well, I don't know any of them well, but I read them. This one, I'll read them a while ago, but now I'll go through it again. Okay, so I'll check what's the real speed. 42. This one has more like layers of complexity, I think. You know, there's different sections with different speeds, and yeah. Toan-yan. Yeah. La fête du double 5. The party of the double 5. Yeah. Speed, I don't need that. Okay, again. So it's mysterious. Oh no, it's piano. And in the beginning, you can put your your thumb on the B flat in the back, but when you get there, second line, second bar, you should remove it because you'll have a C flat just after. So. I think I could slur those harmonics better. Yeah, they're not slurred, but when I tongue them, I feel it's too detached from the other note. How can I do this? Okay, so I was thinking about the harmonic note, the 8th note going towards the next one, and I think it feels more like one phrase like that. So I think that's okay for the beginning. Of course, be careful with all the accidentals, but it's pretty much always the same notes like that are flat. Okay, so I continue. Vif at 152, that's a bit fast. I don't think I'll do it at that speed for now. Okay, I think in that part, because there's a lot of movement, fingers and tongue and everything, you have to make sure everything is stable, that it's not moving here, and that the tonguing is not disturbing the embouchure. So like you have a mask and everything is stable. And also I feel this trill has to end for the ending to happen. If you do the trill too long, you won't be able to end it. But I feel I'm doing everything the same. I'll do it again. I'll try to do a little slightly different when I go ta-da. Where should I breathe? Maybe after
Asian
that.
Like, right? So it's follows a lot of
Hmm?
It's very Asian-like, so it's like really just about playing straight and kind of.
I don't think it's that straight. I don't think it's that straight because there's a lot of
pretty cool.
there's a lot of different. But I'm just talking about where to breathe. Like you have to breathe anyways. Like
Of course.
no matter how Asian it is. Maybe I can breathe like. Okay, maybe there after the C sharp, but then I'd have to take another one at the. Yeah, wait. Okay, I have to work on that. I think that's interesting. At un peu moins vif, not too slow either, because then I don't have enough air and it sounds a bit like it's stalling. So bom ba da dee bom ba da dee bom. Of course, you make that low note come out more than the other ones. And then the other one, the other part where ta ta ti ti, that's pretty straightforward. And you do those crescendo, decrescendo. That's cool. And you can breathe in between those ta ta ti ti or da 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 da. You know, when you have this. After that G, it's a good spot to breathe when you have that type of thing. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next page when it's detached. Okay, if you didn't know that, when you play a high G flat or F sharp, you cannot leave your B foot lever with your thumb, or it will sound like this. That's the real note. So in this spot there, so I just move it on and off and on and off, you know, when I go from one section to the other. So just be careful with that. Ah, you see, I forgot. Taka-taka-tam. I'll do taka-taka-tam. Okay, I'll do that part again. Maybe I shouldn't breathe there, because then it changes the rhythm. Da, then I breathe. Okay, it's not flowing yet because it's not that clear in my mind. Like, I'm still surprised because I'm still reading, which is why, you know, we have to practice. I wanted to check something about breathing.
We haven't played Griff's, on this? Griff's poem?
No.
It's one of your favorites, You played it?
I played Griffiths with orchestra.
Yeah.
Poem by Griffiths, yeah.
Some people want you to play it.
Well, yeah, I could do that next time, maybe. Yeah. I don't remember. I'll do it again. From the second page. And I'll try to do the dynamics better. read there. Okay. And here it's okay, it's more loud. It's just, it wasn't clear. The print was transition there. Okay, so that I have to work, obviously. It's not so I should work slower on it, and also just read it and get acquainted with it, you know, and play it. Probably for today it would be enough, and then I could come back another day. And it your brain learns while you sleep and do other stuff, and then you come back. It's more efficient than trying to cram it all at once.
Yeah, it's one of the, out of the three, it's the most unusual one too.
Yeah. And sometimes you have that thing where it goes ta taka 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 ta taka 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 ta, but then it does taka 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 ta. So then you were used to breathe in one spot, but then you can't because there's 3 notes instead of 2, and you know. So he's tricking you, so you have to know what's coming, so you're not surprised by it. So it's all about practicing it well, so you get to understand anticipate those things, because you understand the structure of the piece.
Yeah,
you know,
some people are saying they remember metronoming that movement for so long.
Yeah, but I think practicing without your flute, slowly, and then taking your flute, and and also I think when we practice too much at once, sometimes we make things work, we learn mistakes and all that stuff, you know. So like for today, I think that's enough for me. I would come back another day. I don't think I can get much more out of it. Anyways, I want to continue. So there's this thing there where I don't know where to breathe. So I'll just take it from a bit before. So it's like taka 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 ta. Okay, so just 1 second here. It's faster than I thought because the 8th note equals the 8th note. So it's bum taka 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 ta ta. Okay, so. Okay, it's like a scale, that thing, or like half scale, half arpeggio. Okay, I think I'm gonna do ta-da! I'm gonna breathe after the first one. Then I'm gonna breathe just before I go and do the third. Yeah, so. Okay, so it's A, B, C, E flat, F, A, and then it comes back B, C, E flat. So you just repeat that. That's the structure of that thing. So if I go, like little scale of A, B, C, E flat, F that comes back again. You go until F, then you go up to A, and then you go up to C, and then you go up to E flat, but it's always the same scale that's coming back. So. I think I could do more of the crescendo, decrescendo. So that thing, it's measured and not. It's just like you do your trill and you slow down your trill and you finish on the B. I think that's pretty much what it is. Then short fermata on the rest, and then. Oh, it starts like pa, and then decrescendo. Okay, I get it. I think I'm gonna start the trill right in the beginning, or it will sound weird. It's better to go tar. Yeah. I could do the retardant a bit better, but I like the idea of starting the trill right away. I think I wasn't doing it enough in the other section above. Yeah. Yeah, so. Okay, then. No, faster. Kind of, yeah. But, yeah. It's the same thing as before with the same scale. Okay. So I could work on it so it sounds more seamless and more natural, because right now I'm not sure. I think recording myself and listening, and then I'll hear what's too much or not enough, and maybe, you know, sometimes it takes care of it just by, oh yeah, if I do this, and then it gets better just like that. Because with an outside ear, you know. And then you see there's another fermata there, so you have to stop. So I'll do again from when it says 152. Okay, I'm gonna give it, you know, the tongue a bit more in the front to do a sforzando on that one, because there's a sforzando on it. On an E. Oh no, CD. When they write don't do something, for me it's like, why do you even say it? So he wants us to go straight forward, no slowing down. I'll do from the 152. Oh, again. Oh. Then another stop. That's nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna work a bit more on that. Okay, again. Oops. I'll put it at 69 just to see, I think, just to make sure I understand the rhythm. Okay, it's a bit more free than that, but gives me an idea. And the next page. Approximately 108, they say. I think I slowed down, yeah. So it starts, this last page, it started at 60 and it goes up to 108. I'll go from 108. Okay, I think I made a mistake in a rhythm like a while back. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just be careful next time I play it. I'll go from 152. Yeah, first time it's ta-ka-ta-ka-ta. It ends on a G and now it ends on an F, I think. That same little thing. No, it doesn't. Where does it do a G? If it's the case, I'll see it next time I practice it. Okay. Again.
After 152, they were very hard for her to get the first time.
The
staccatos after the 152 change.
You just leave that. You don't tongue it. You don't do. But you don't have to tongue it. Ta, ta, except if she's talking about.
Maybe there.
Taka 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 ta. Yeah.
Where do you breathe in there? People are like nowhere. No one knows. Where do you breathe?
Oh, where do I breathe? Wait. I breathe there after the F. So I go. Sometimes when I have like a 8 note, I take a tiny one just each time, you know. So and then. You know, every time I have that type of rhythm, yeah, like that.
Okay.
It's very quick ones.
Yeah, quick,
you know,
full. Yeah.
I just open here, and some people think they have to open their mouth to breathe, and that slows them down, and also it makes the next note very tough to attack. So they go like this. They go.
Yeah,
And then yeah, I just go like this.
You can get a lot of air.
But I don't move here.
Yeah, it's just wasting time.
You know? No, doesn't need to show. You know, it's like. So maybe practice that in front of a mirror might help. Okay. I'll do that ending again. What am I doing? No. You see, he likes to do, let's say here, he usually does B flat, D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, and then he would do D flat again before going back to E flat, but here he skips the D flat. So all my logic of just go up the scale doesn't work there. So I have to be more mindful of like what's going on here, more focused. I'll even write the name of the note there, just to make sure. Like a little note to my brain. Okay. You know what I was saying before, when you have the G flat, here you have to do the same thing, move your finger. So when I go E flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, after that, when I go D flat, no thumb, and I go back, I put it on the, I don't put it back on the lever, I put it on the B natural key right away. So, okay, I'll go for, I'll do the fortissimo and then the piano. Okay. Okay, here I will need to make sure I take a good breath there at the beginning of the line, and I'll take some just before that to have some, make sure I have a reserve. I'll go from there. From the where there's a big 3, the 3 lines before the end. And also, it might be a bit faster at the end, so I might not breathe as much, but I'll have to take a breath before I do that scale going down. Maybe not that edgy at the end. I'll do it again. sorry. Wait. I didn't write it well, so. G flat. This way, I know I just have to go up that scale, you know, that he's using, all the way up to the high G. So. Sometimes I see students that do a lot of technique. They do a lot of scales and all those things. It's good. But sometimes you don't have that much time, and you can use things inside your repertoire to make technical exercises. That's a good example. You can go that last scale, like that big trait there. You can go up and down, and you can even do it loud in the low register and piano in the high register, and do that whole thing like this. And if you practice it a lot, and then eventually it will become easy, you know. Even if you put little clock and you say, you know, you time yourself. I do 3 minutes of that a day. 3 minutes of that a day, you'll get good at it in no time, you know. I'll try to do the end again. No. Not bad. I'll do it again in the context to see if I can go through the whole thing. Not too bad, you know? So that's enough practicing for one sitting. There's questions?
How do you get it so quiet on that G flat? And good tone.
I practice those things a lot in the a lot. Like in the high register, I try to do those little things.
Also ascending.
And I really try to just get the sound out, like the very quiet notes. Yeah. Or arpeggios in the third octave, very, very soft, like.
Like practicing ascending.
Not fast, just. So that's an exercise I like to do. Very legato and very soft. But it's a lot about, you have to close here, make it very small, and open in the back. As if you're doing this.
You still have energy too.
Yeah, there needs to be airspeed.
Yeah, a lot of people don't practice ascending decrescendos, you know, and they're like really tough.
Yeah, you know, and we practice fast a lot, but you can't practice your sound fast. It's too much at once, you know. So really, like, very slow arpeggios. It's almost abdominal workout, you know, because here the whole It's as if, you know, you have a belt around here,
Like a weight training belt.
you know, and you go, that's holding you, and it goes in. But it's not, you know, it's like, but it's even more difficult. You know, it's like when you do weights and you do it fast, but then when you do it slowly, you really feel the weight, you know? It's kind of that. You have to, because it's not a lot of air, but it's the same air speed. So playing piano is always more difficult, I think, because playing loud, you just open everything and you let it out and go with all that momentum, you know? But piano, it's, yeah, it's more energy, I feel. Yeah. So that's what I can say about it. I hope it's helpful, but try practicing with my students. I've noticed big improvement when they practice those arpeggios in the high register very slowly and super legato, and focusing on that almost like a phantom sound, you know? Yeah. There's any more question? No? Okay. So I hope this was helpful. If you are interested in having flute lessons with me, we offer lessons online, and you can email us at theflutechannel info@theflutechannel.com. And if you are looking for a flute, you can check flutesforsale.com. It's the Flute Center of New York. It's flutesforsale.com, number 4. And we have a code which is TFC, and when you use our code, you get perks like longer warranty, longer trial, more flutes to try, all those things. And it helps us, so that's a good thing. And if you want to be part of our Patreon, go and check. There's different perks, and you can have access to our live podcast and ask questions directly. Is there anything that I'm forgetting?
You can also call the Flute Center in New York too.
Yeah, you can also call the Flute Center of New York, and you can still use our code on the phone. And they're all flutists, and they can help you with choosing a flute.
Because you can do a trial, which is great.
Yeah, you can try up to 4 flutes, I think, at once. So that's it.
I think that's it. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Okay.
February 10th.
So next one will be in 2 weeks. And
but if people want to join us this weekend for a Flute Talk podcast, you can join us on Patreon.
Okay, so yeah, this weekend we do have a podcast. So if you want to join us on Patreon, go and check it out. There's a lot of different tiers and options, and it starts with $2, so it's very reasonable. So if you like the video, please like it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and see you next time.